Okay. It's another Big Chuck podcast. I'm your favorite host, Big Chuck the landlord. Man, you see, I got my two co-hosts now because y'all been here a couple shows. They came back, and then we got a newbie to the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have everybody go around and introduce themselves. But the topics that we're going to talk about today is non-material signs to tell if a man is broke. Like when I did the sassy thing, I talked to the females at my job. It was more this time. The last time was only like 6. This time it was about 15, 16 women. So they told us some things. But pre-show, my man Wynn was talking about something that was hurting his heart about, you know what I mean, out there dating. So I'm going to let him talk before we go into what we going into. So Wynn, go ahead and tell him what was hurting your heart, man.
Oh, I just feel like if a woman can hold a man down and take care of a man while he's incarcerated, there should be no reason why she can't do the same for another brother that is approaching her that isn't incarcerated, working a 9 to 5, at least got his own place. Yeah, he might not have a car right away, but at least he got his own place. He find transportation to and from work, don't ask you for nothing. Like, just to support that man, basically. And I don't mean financially, just like, yo, I got your back no matter what. Like, motivate that man, like, because that's going to push him to drive harder once you motivate. See, some women, they don't know how to motivate a man.
Okay. Oh, that's the light skin side of the show.
Yeah, we go to light skin.
You know what I mean? So you got something to say, Jerry? This the mocha side.
Oh shit! It might. Yeah. I concur with Wynn with that. I feel like definitely if she can hold somebody down in jail or prison, she definitely should be able to hold somebody down that's working a 9 to 5 or what some women would call an average dude. Got his own place, got his own job. Maybe he's working on trying to save up to get his car. And for those women who disagree, there's a good chance they probably single for a reason.
Can I touch you and say one more thing?
No, you said something.
You got to let her say hers.
I got one more thing to say on that, but go ahead.
Okay, I got to say something. So there's the single, whereas you never been married single, but I'm single being that I've been married. So that's a different type of single because I've been in the marriage. I've done everything. I've been there, held my man down while he was locked up, all of that, okay? So when we say single, we got to differentiate the single from single, meaning you never ever been in a long-term relationship single, and the fact that my longest ever relationship / marriage was over 20 years. I was here in Hagerstown with him. So at the end of the day, yes, I am single, but I agree with 50-50. A man don't have to do everything, when I was married, it was 50-50. I had no problem with that. But I still think there's some things a man should do. I'm all for holding a man down. You know what I mean? But one thing I do want to say, he got to have at least what I have. He got to match at least what I have, a car. And the reason why I say it is because I've settled for less. Okay. And they were bums and I'm not with them. Okay. So he got to have at least a car, his own place, and a job. I don't think that's much to ask for, to be honest. We live in a society today where I would say mainly young girls. I don't see a lot of older women. They money hungry. I don't know about women my age because I'm about to be 52 this year. I don't mind saying it because I think I look damn good. But at the end of the day, that's the problem. Okay, you got the money hungry women that's messing it up for everybody else when you got genuine women that are coming to something and just want your time and want your affection and just want to, get to know you. They mess it up for us, cougars.
Oh, and look, the crazy thing about it, I'm going to let you go ahead, Win, but somebody just hit me yesterday and said we need to do a podcast about cougars.
Yeah, we really should.
That's crazy.
Get all cougars on here. Yeah, I would love that.
We're going to work that out.
That would be good.
Go ahead, Win. Cougars. But go ahead, go say you said you had something else. We're going to do a cougar show. Go ahead, Win.
I mean, I everything you said, I totally agree with you 100%. Like me, I've never, like, I've seen some brothers come home and they like, I'm coming home. She got a crib lined up for me. She got fresh Jordans for me. She got this and that. And I'm just like, damn, bro, all you had to do was sweet talk her while you was locked up to get all that shit. Like, like I've met brothers, like, I met women that actually, even though they try to front, like, he paid for it. I met women that got married while their man was incarcerated, and like they purchased their own ring basically, but they was so in love with that man, like they was willing to do like, oh, I'm ready to show you I'm a ride or die. Like, yeah, even if that means I gotta fork out this amount of money to get a house for us and pay for a ring and stuff like that, like, and.
All right, well, we'll do a show about that because it seemed like you was cut deep, you know what I mean, about that. You know what I mean? Everybody don't go to jail and come out, but that mean, like I said, you gotta have a good one on the outside. Like, I mean, I was in and out, you know what I mean? She stuck through everything I had. We came out, but me going in, me being who I was, I always put money aside. I knew what I was doing was illegal. So she ain't really had to come out of the pocket. I had money there for her to put on the books and everything, but she stuck through all that. You know what I mean? It could have been easy for her to leave me because I was, at that time, I was going in and out of jail. That was the last hurrah of me trying to be BMF. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And she stuck with me, so it is what it is. So I ain't going to, knock that. You know what I mean? I had a good one. You know what I mean? I don't know what she was doing when I was in. Because I don't ask. When I'm in jail, when I walk in, only thing I worry about that until I come out. So I don't ask those questions when I was locked up. That's just not me. I can't speak for nobody else. Now we're going to go into non-material signs to tell if a man is broke. Fellas and ladies, non-material. So I know it's girls like, nigga, if that nigga car is smoking, we ain't talking about cars. We not talking about jewelry. Not talking about this or that. Is non-material signs. The first one, they said, if y'all go out on a date, right? He walks through the club. Let's say he walks through the club. You walk in, he stays at the door, talking to whoever's at the door. He's on his phone 20, 30 minutes, acting like he's somebody bigger than what he is. That is a sign of being broke, because in their mind, as females, he's negotiating something. Like, nigga, am I getting that 10% off? Remember when I gave you that dime bag of weed last week, nigga? Tell the bartender, you know what I'm saying? That's what they said to me. But me, I don't know about that. I think that's a little petty, but I understand where they coming from. Anybody else got something on that?
I think it's petty, but I think if he really knew people, he wouldn't have to do all that at the door. It would already been done before they even got there. So that's up in the air to me. That's not really a sign of being broke. I mean, it could be, but he shouldn't have to do all that and put on a pretense. That's a little bit much right there to me.
Yeah, I think it's flossing.
It's very flossing.
I can't say, like I said, I can't put my finger on it like, yeah, that's a sign of being broke. Some of these females said some stuff that, yeah, that's a sign of being broke. But this one, I can't put my finger on them. I think that might be flossing. Like the first date, he act like he's somebody, he a superstar. So that might, that might turn you on. It might not. So.
Well, can I just give an example of something that just happened to me recently?
Oh, Lord, no names.
Unless
you want to drop a name. I don't give a fuck that nigga, man. I'm just saying, you can drop his name if you want. Fuck that nigga.
It don't even matter.
I mean, forget him. I'm trying not to curse.
It ain't nobody from Hagerstown, so it don't matter anyway. Right. But at the end of the day, I was decided to date this guy in my building. We had passed each other before, and we never, ever, ever had really spoke to each other. And he black, and unfortunately, where I live at, it's not a lot of blacks. Yeah. It's Haitians, it's Hispanics. Yeah. Blacks is actually the minority out there where I live. I like the diversity, but it can be a bit much sometimes with racism and stuff like that. But anyway, we start talking. Fast forward. After the first, okay, now mind you, we chilling, vibing on a whole nother level. He is younger than me. I'm not going to say his age, but he was younger than me. But he had his shit together. Just got promoted to a salary position. He was driving a caddy and truck, and he had his shit together. So,
Okay.
okay. So usually the young guys that I talk to, they got their stuff together.
Okay.
So we chilling, vibing. I'm in his place. We talking. He smokes cigars. He puffing on his whatever. I'm puffing on my whatever I puff on, sipping. We both sipping. And we just talking, getting to know each other. So then after the encounter, he hands me money. I said, what, you think I'm a hoe? I said, what you used to? No, literally, let me tell you. I said, what you used to? He from Baltimore.
Okay.
Are you used to, because they asked for it, you just decide you want to give it up front? I said, listen. I held it. I had it in my hand. He said, what, you want to give it back? I said, you already gave it to me. I'm not giving it back, buddy. I'm going to use this on my nails. That'll save me $100-something. Thank you. Yeah. I said, but the point being is, just be like, you need something. Don't give it to me right after the act. That make me feel like a hoe. I said, don't do that again. I didn't like that.
Okay.
And he got money.
So
trust me, he got
niggas,
money. He was trying to buy me a TV, and we had just met because I told him my TV in my room was broke. So he got money. But it's just that I didn't like that. And it's because I believe that's what he's used to.
Okay.
And he found one that wasn't like that.
Which one of y'all want to jump in on that? I mean, y'all sitting there. You can't let her take over. Y'all gotta state y'all piece.
Nah, I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all women are going to miss your blessings, thinking because this dude is negotiating, he broke. Because I'm gonna tell you something. People who got money are some of the most frugal people
They surely are.
I ever met.
That's true.
I was watching something on YouTube where this millionaire was eating, a can of beans.
Yep.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, I just went to the butcher and spent $50.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, a can of beans, like,
Yeah.
for real. But that's why they're in the positions they're in, because they're always negotiating. They're always trying to find a way to, I remember one time I was at a flea market one time, and this lady was haggling me for a couple of dollars. And when I finally said, okay, she pulled out a knot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, damn.
That's why I don't give them
like,
money. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
So y'all attracted to people who are really broke, the ones that's flashing and have to prove to y'all they got money, when in actuality they really don't.
Not me.
That makes sense. But
I'm not one of them. I'm sorry.
I gotta let.
Go ahead.
Win.
Nah,
Go
on
in.
the Jerry's note, because I know a few brothers that do this. They'll buy like a Mercedes Benz that's out of their budget that puts them more in debt just to impress a woman. I'm just like,
In an apartment.
bruh, it ain't worth
What kind of
it ain't
men
worth
y'all meet?
it.
What kind of
Like,
women y'all
yeah,
meeting?
listen, I know it's nice, but it ain't worth
That's
like
crazy.
to me. If I had to be materialistic to impress you, you're not the one
That's
for me.
called living
Like,
beyond your means.
Yeah,
Get a car
you're
you
not the
can't
one
afford
for
a
me,
car
like,
payment. Like, no.
you're not the one for me. Like, cause
No.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna use the word. I'm gonna use the word this new generation likes to use, capping as lying, basically.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Some of these women, they be lying too. Like,
Yeah.
I seen a woman, I ain't gonna say her name, that lives in Hagerstown.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, she said, she posted on Facebook something talking about she got a maid at her house. I'm like, I was laughing at her post. I'm like, you live in Hagerstown? Like, where you live at that you need a maid at your house? Like, you don't live in Beverly Hills. Like,
I want to know where she live at too. Must be in a real nice houses, Black
yeah,
Rock
like
somewhere.
you need a
because
maid in your house. Like, yeah, and she cute and all, but I'm just like, oh, if you need a
what
maid in
kind
your
of job
house,
she
you
got?
too rich for me.
That's my
Like,
first
you-
thing saying it. What, you that lazy you can't clean up behind yourself? I don't care how much money I make. I'm going to clean my own house.
I need a
I do
maid.
not need a maid.
But that's-
I am obsessed. I am OCD, and can't nobody do it like me.
If
But
y'all-
that's-
if y'all
that's-
know a good maid, I need a maid.
Oh, I don't want no
But
maid.
I'm just saying, but that's social media. You know what I mean? So that we
good.
had to do a show about that. That's social media. Somebody
Yeah,
because-
they'll have somebody
Anyway.
in their house, but that's really not her maid.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they'll
They
take a
floss on
picture of
social
it.
media.
You know what I mean? So go ahead.
Now, what you said about social media, you definitely need to do something on that, because I actually made a post about this.
No, we need to do something on that. Y'all
Yeah.
co-hosting.
Yeah, I seen something. I made a post about this, and women actually, I said, some of y'all women need to stop buying yourself as a, like, say I bought this polo shirt and I said a chick bought it for me, but in actuality I bought it. Some of y'all women need to stop buying yourself gift and say, "Oh, look what came at my like for
But
likes."
what you gotta understand when though is reverse. Like the same thing men do, women do.
Yeah.
Like it come with age. Like it's women that floss money, like to get a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
Some of 'em.
we gonna talk about the show. Hopefully you come on that one. Like
Okay.
like you know what I mean? Because you said you was married. Like
Yeah,
I
I
was
can
going
definitely
at
come
it
with
with
that
a woman that at my job. You know what I mean? She was with her husband for 20 years, and then they got divorced. Now she been single for 7 years, and she complaining about the men that's out there. And like I told her, like, but you trying to compare them to the man you left.
Oh, I'm
Okay, I
definitely
get
not
what
trying to
you're
compare.
So
I'm
hold on,
definitely not
I ain't
trying
talking
to
about you.
compare.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna do a show about that because it's like
Yeah.
they not
Yeah.
they not good enough for you because, like, okay, what she's saying is blah 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 blah. Social media, this I wear bikinis and all
I
that,
got you.
and all the men want
Right,
is
right.
they think they just want sex. And she's saying
Oh.
she knows what her body count is low, so she's not into that.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. So,
Right.
but I'm telling her like, okay, if you putting your body out there and all that, you
I
want
feel you.
go get your man
I
back.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, go get your man
she
back
just out there
because-
putting her body out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
If
get
you can't say that you want to be wholesome and your body count matters, but you put a post with your ass in a bikini, because that's gonna turn a nigga on and he gonna jump in your DM and gonna say something. That's what men do.
On social media, on the timeline.
Yeah, that's what they say. But I'm just saying we gonna get off that. So
Okay, never
the
mind.
next thing is if
Okay.
a man, if he comes off very arrogant, like super arrogant, like you get in the car, girl, take your shoes off and you get in my car. That's a Benz. You know what I mean? Don't touch my chain. You might smudge it. I just got it clean.
Not all the time.
I'm just saying.
Not
So
all the
I'm
time.
gonna let you take over. So they say if a man is very arrogant, that's the sign of
Okay,
being
well,
broke.
I do want to say something. I have a son, my youngest son, because I got 3 sons out here. They're all grown, and my youngest one just turned 31. You probably know some of my sons. You might know Nate,
Yeah,
my oldest one. He just got
I know
out in
your
November.
kid, I know your
Yeah.
kid.
You already know. So anyway, my youngest one is 31, and he's very materialistic. But he got money though. But he got money, and he don't act like that.
He not bougie.
He do not act like
Okay.
that.
I'm just saying. I'm
He's
letting
not
you
broke
speak
at
your
all.
piece.
He's
But
not
very
broke at all.
arrogant. They say
That's
that's a
what I'm
sign of
saying.
being broke.
Most of the time, men that's really like that got money, they don't act like that. They fall back. And he be don't get me wrong. He Balenciaga got a Don Charger. He living a life, retired Army. Okay, he's doing what is it? Armed security at Fort Detrick. He got his life right. Okay, and I'm proud of him. But he do not act like that.
Y'all got something?
He don't act like
Because
that.
you know, I can go forever. Anything I say, I can go forever.
He don't act like
but
that.
y'all don't want me to take over. So very arrogant. Like my take on that. Like what the fuck is very arrogant?
I think that could be any man. What
That
y'all think?
could be any
What y'all
man.
think?
Hold on. That could be any man or woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you mean very arrogant? Like
sure can.
if you feel you that motherfucker, you that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not like
you.
that.
I know some broke motherfuckers that feel they
Yeah,
that
you
shit.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? You know, it was a nigga like, you know what I
real.
mean? I don't know if y'all remember
Right.
Polo from back in the day.
I
From,
remember Polo with the gold teeth.
yes.
I knew
And
all
that
these Florida
nigga,
niggas. I'm sorry, let me
it be a
quiet.
broad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
And
know
that was my
Polo.
nigga. You know what I mean?
Rest
Like,
in peace,
I'm out of DC. You feel me? They down south. So when I first came to
were on the
Hagerstown,
block.
it was a dynamic. You had DC motherfuckers.
Florida.
You had Florida
New York.
motherfuckers. You had New York
You got it.
motherfuckers.
You got it.
You
That's
know what I
what I was
mean?
out
So everything was doing whatever they was doing. He was a
Exactly.
Florida motherfucker. But at the same time, me and the Florida motherfuckers was cool because I
Cool.
was doing business with a nigga
Cool.
from Florida.
Cool.
You feel me?
Cool
And
as all
Polo, the nigga mouth wasn't right. You know what I mean?
All
Like,
the gold teeth.
and then they said they said that nigga breath used to be on fire.
They
is
say
what
the
the-
gold teeth. Is
yeah, I'm just saying that's what the women said.
I did.
And that nigga, it be a broad. Look, it'll be a broad that'll
Yes.
walk in the club.
Yes.
She 5'11", red bottoms on, Gucci. He going right at
Going
her,
right at the prettiest one.
right at her, nigga.
Stinking
No
breath.
hesitation, move, nigga.
With the
Is what I'm saying.
stinking
So
breath.
yeah, so arrogance. Hey, it
Yeah,
is
you
what
right.
it is.
He was arrogant.
He was. Yeah.
He was from what I know
didn't
of him. He had
didn't give a
confidence level
fuck.
up here. That's real.
Give a fuck. nigga.
Polo did.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I will say this. I think sometimes, not all times, but sometimes women tend to project certain things on men that they don't like. For instance, he's arrogant. He must be broke.
Right.
When arrogance really is a personality.
It sure
trait.
is. It is.
You could be broke and arrogant.
That's not related to
and
money.
You can be rich and arrogant. For instance, when I think of arrogance, I think of prime time, Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
And we all know he is far from broke.
Yeah.
So again, like, and you're gonna probably see this trend or pattern throughout this discussion that anytime a woman think negative of a person, they're gonna throw these different topics or titles on these men. He's broke because he's arrogant. He's broke because he don't want to spend no money on me.
This next one is really gonna fuck you up. Keep going.
I mean, he is broke if he don't want to spend no money. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I'm not saying he got to spend everything he got. I'm not even saying we got to go to the most expensive restaurant. But if you want to make a good impression up front at first, you at least got to pay for my meal up front. And I'll still have money in case. You know what I mean?
Don't mean
but you still got to have some money.
But that don't mean he broke.
It
that
don't
just
mean he broke.
He don't want to spend no money on you.
Nah, I don't even know about all that. Most of the time, the guys I know about, they were broke.
Hey, that's what
They
I'm
were
saying.
broke.
That's why we having
They
this
were broke.
discussion, because that's
well,
what
we shouldn't be
females
going
saying.
out if you don't want to spend no money on me. That's the way I
Exactly.
feel about that. Go out by yourself or find somebody that's okay with that.
And that's
Well,
what
I
I'm talking
think
about.
That's why I'm at. What you think,
That's a great
Win?
point. That's a great point. Like, maybe he shouldn't, but just because he don't want to spend,
Because
or
you got to make
buy,
a certain impression on a
Hold
woman.
on. Let him talk. Let him talk.
He is broke. It just means he cheap.
He
or
might
he
be frugal. Yeah,
or he got a budget he's trying to sustain.
Well, then say
Nah,
that when we vetting. And
back
then
to
I can
what-
decide whether or not I even want to go on a date with you.
Fair
Go
enough.
ahead.
Back to what she was saying about, like, all right, because obviously, I remember a while back they had this little thing about to tell if a man broke where he takes you out to eat at, and one of the places was I believe it was Applebee's. Would you, if a man took you out to Applebee's, would you consider him broke?
Personally, I don't like Applebee's. So that wouldn't be a consideration. I don't like their food.
But would you think he was broke if he took you there?
I wouldn't think he broke, no. I just don't like Applebee's.
Yeah,
Nah, it's
like they
all
had
right.
like
It's
they.
all right.
I think the Cheesecake Factory, and I love cheesecake. The food decent, but I love cheesecake. They ain't got nothing.
Definitely.
Junior. They ain't
Cheesecake
got-
Factories, I've been to a couple different ones, and all of them ain't the same.
That was on
But
the
they, no,
list.
All of
but
them
but,
ain't
but
the
on the
same.
list, the female say you broke.
If
Yeah,
you go
they-
to Cheesecake
if
Factory,
they take
Yeah.
something.
God, where they trying to go to? What's that one?
Hell's
See?
Kitchen.
You might
No,
want.
no, no,
Look,
no.
you move from the mic. That's what I told you. I can't hear.
Oh,
you.
my bad.
There you
It's
go.
another one. No, it's in, I think it's like going towards the DMV. It's in Virginia, possibly. Rooecrest? What, they want to go to
Roof.
Rooecrest?
Yeah. That's steak. That's
expensive.
everywhere.
I don't need to go there.
Yeah. But then
I
the
don't need
states.
to go there. Give
them
me
steaks-
Fridays, even though they're closing them down. I'll take a good TGI Fridays. Give me the Jack Daniel ribs. I'm
But
good.
the roof, Chris.
I'm good.
That's
With a nice
steaks.
little drink. Give me some wine.
You
Give me
can
the
get-
Kendall Jackson Chardonnay. I'm
You-
straight.
Yeah, you can get
Y'all.
some steak anywhere. But go ahead.
Cause
I'm
I feel
cut you
like
off.
it depends on what, like, some women. You got some women. They'll feel like if you're broke, depends on where you take them out to eat at, basically.
Yeah.
And see me,
No.
all right. I know y'all heard about Hell's Kitchen. They got one in D.C. Matter of fact, like the actual
Yeah.
restaurant.
They
not
got one in
TV show.
Vegas too.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go there. My brother went there, but he told me the way I like to eat. He was like, "You're not gonna enjoy
It's
it." 'cause-"
portion too small.
Yeah, he was like,
Expensive restaurants is portion small. Go
yeah,
ahead.
he was like, "Cause you like to eat a big meal. They just gonna give you a portion." Like he was like, "They're gonna give you a portion,
It's
and you're gonna
portion.
be mad about the price you spending on that portion."
You
So
still
I
gonna be
wouldn't
hungry in the
encourage
morning.
you to take a woman to that restaurant because I know how you like to eat. Basically, like if I go out to eat, I'm not just going out to eat to impress you. I'm going out to eat because I like to eat. Basically, I want to eat good. Basically, like
Right.
yeah,
But
it's
y'all
nice
got to
you-
agree on that,
So
though.
so what's up with the, like I said, with the arrogance? We talking about with the arrogant, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we can go into like the different things. We can talk about the different things because, like I said, with that, it's in the eye of the beholder. Like if I'm talking to a female, like if I was single and I was out there, I'm gonna have that conversation off the top. Because if I pick you up
Exactly.
and I'm like,
Exactly.
okay, well we
That's what
going
I'm
to
saying.
Cheesecake Factory, and she say that's not good to me, I'm backing up. I'm dropping her
Exactly.
off.
Just talk about it. Yeah.
I'm just
Get it
like,
out
if
the
that
way.
ain't good enough for you, I
out
ain't
the
even
way.
gonna waste my time. You know, that's just me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't
Put it
saying
out
I got a
there.
rack of options, but
Put it out
if
there.
I gotta,
Whoa.
that's somebody running. They got the churches up there. But if I gotta, like, if first
He's
date,
under attack.
if first date is rent money, I'm out. I ain't got no problem.
Don't
like
even plan one around that
yeah,
time.
I'm just saying, but I ain't got no because I got the right to say no.
Exactly.
That's what people think that like you locked in. Like, okay, well you like I've seen things where a girl getting like, well I know you got it, so you got to do my hair and nail for me to go out on the date with you.
No.
All right, well, I'm just letting you know.
No.
Me,
No.
if I was single, my caller's gonna be like, well, you ain't going on no date.
I'm telling you, that's why I think I'm cut from a different cloth.
But
Because I am
That'd be
nothing like
that'd be
these
like,
females.
that'd be
Nothing.
that'd be
Nothing.
like you telling a chick, oh, in order for me to take you on a date, you got to give me a clean cut. And
Man,
all, yeah,
I'm
like,
not saying
yeah.
that. Like if I was
they
single,
gonna cut you off.
if I was single, I'd be like Mace. If I got to spend all that money, you got one night. Fuck is you talking about? If it costs me, we
Right.
fucking, and I'm saying that off the break.
Right, of course.
You said I got to do what?
That's
Well, how much?
understandable. I understand.
Exactly,
that part.
and it's gonna be the
I
same
understand
comment.
that.
Well, what
I
am I
understand that.
getting for if I'm saying I'm rich and you say, well, my rent is $750 first date. Okay, for $750, what I'm getting? I'm leaning over. Well, oh, you can get a conversation. I'm opening the door. Get the fuck up out my car.
Right. I feel you.
Fuck you mean conversation for $750, bitch? You owe me. I can call.
I mean, but you must be getting $750. You can get some conversation in there if you want.
Man, I'm just look. I can go down the street and get dick sucked, ass licked, and everything for $100.
Less than that. Yeah,
For
well,
$100,
let's go
nigga.
get you a trip.
And don't even got to know the broad
There you
name.
go.
So what the fuck
Right
I'm gonna
there
give
by
you
the station.
$750 for conversation?
Right there on that strip.
Man,
Go
come on,
get you a
yeah, you
trip.
got me fucked up. You know. What I mean?
Less than $100. Like
If
you
I was
said.
single, but go ahead,
It,
go ahead.
reminds me of, and I don't even know the young lady's name. I just saw it on social media today, where she agreed to go to Longhorn Steakhouse for a date.
Longhorn's nice though.
And
I just was there.
Kirked out on the dude because the bill only came to $90.
That is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we're gonna do a show on that.
That is
Like-
We
ridiculous.
gonna hold on, Tony. We're gonna do a show on that because that's another show that's coming up because I want to show.
Wow.
I want to get y'all here early and then I'm gonna show
I'm
little
not gonna be
snippets.
on the female side that's trying to get the money. I'm gonna tell you
No,
right now.
I'm just letting
That's
it.
ignorant.
It's going. I'm gonna try to get.
She got
mix
mad
it
and asked to go to Longhorn and then
Jerry.
gonna get mad.
Jerry.
Don't get mad
Hold
because
on.
the bill came to only
One at a
$90.
time.
That is awful. Not me.
All right. So what you got? And
She
then
be
I gotta
mad
go
at
to the
me.
next one
Yeah.
because
She
we gotta
be
stick
mad
to the
at me
subject.
because I would have looked for the place that had the 2 for $20.
Right.
I'd have pulled out a coupon on that.
Y'all terrible.
What you talking about?
I feel you.
Go ahead.
though.
Arrogant, because I've heard that word a lot, because they try to say,
She
I ain't
arrogant.
gonna say my daddy's name, but you know,
And
but
somebody-
they try to say my daddy's arrogant.
me-
And I'm like, I don't consider him arrogant. I consider him cockiness because the New York style that he lived, like the New York, like, but I wouldn't consider him arrogant. Cause
So is that the sign of being broke? Being very arrogant.
You consider who was you talking about just now?
That's what we're talking about his dad.
my dad.
He's not
A
arrogant.
I heard a couple people say, "Oh, your daddy's
I don't
arrogant."
think he's arrogant.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I hear that word a lot.
Nope,
I'm like,
definitely
nah,
not.
like, nah. My
No.
dad, yeah. But
Alright.
arrogant to me,
Are you broke if you very arrogant? You saying arrogant to you?
He's not-
Everybody got our own. They own
His dad
opinion
likes
about
nice
arrogance.
stuff. He's very materialistic, but he's not arrogant.
Yeah.
He's not like he literally got so many sneakers I ain't never seen in my life. Clothes he ain't never
got more-
worn.
he got more than
Like
female.
that's his way. Some people that's their way of showing love is giving gifts because he used to buy me stuff. I still got gifts from him. But at the end of the day, he's not arrogant. Arrogant don't necessarily mean you broke. I don't agree with that.
All right, well,
You
we
can
gonna
be
go.
arrogant with money or without money.
Well, we're going to go into the next one because this next one is the one I don't understand. The female said if a man, like, let's say you go on 3 or 4 dates, like the first one, he takes you to Longhorn. The next one, you go to Roof Quest. The next one, you go on a trip. And then you ghost her. They say you broke because now you can't afford moving forward. So they say if you ghost a female after the 3rd or 4th date when it escalated, you are broke, is what the women said. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. All right. So he took you to Longhorn, he took you to Roof Chris, and he took you on a trip. That's $800 right there.
Might be more than that.
Might be more than
Especially
that.
the trip.
The trip, yeah.
And
The
again,
trip will be
I
more than
told
800.
y'all earlier that sometimes when women don't like something about a man, they project negativity on him. Her calling him broke because he ghosted her on the 4th date just means she upset that he ghosted her. And he ghosted her probably for a reason.
Yeah,
she probably
no doubt.
wasn't grateful for the shit he gave her.
No doubt.
And that's my biggest pet peeve. You know, as soon as I find out somebody ain't grateful for the shit I give them, I'm out.
Yes.
For sure.
Peace.
For sure.
Well,
Anybody else got something? If he
me,
goes,
I'm gonna just say this up front. I ain't taking no chick on no trip until I get them panty draws. If I ain't got them panty draws, we ain't going on no damn trip.
Maybe
Like,
he thought he was going to
y'all
take on
said
the
for-
trip and get it.
hold on.
Maybe he thought. he
yeah,
could
but
do it.
back to the subject.
That might be something. Go ahead, because I'm gonna elaborate on that. Go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah.
Take him on the trip.
But nah, that don't necessarily mean that he ghosted you. Cause I have women that have hit me up the very next day, like, oh, why haven't I heard from you all day? Like, yo, I'm busy right now. Like, it doesn't mean I'm ghosted you. I'm just
Red
I'm
flag.
taking care of my business. Like, if I gotta work a 12-hour shift, if I can't text you right away, hey, just know I'm
Yeah.
working. Like, simple as
Ghosting
that.
is not
Red flag.
necessarily related to whether a man takes you somewhere and now he doesn't contact you. Okay, I'm in agreement with you. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, but when he said that the woman
Jerry.
probably, if it has something to do with the trip and the dinners, she might have been unappreciative. So then, of course, a man gonna fall back from you if you acting like that. But a man don't have to necessarily ghost you just because of that. Okay, a man can ghost. I've been ghosted thinking it was ghosting, and they didn't think they was ghosting. But yet you were texting me every day for 2-3 days straight in a row, and now I don't hear nothing from you. You feel me? Because it's just, what I read is that sometimes men need time to process their feelings and thoughts and stuff, and sometimes they kind of fall back, or they may be doing it to test you.
Okay.
Men test women,
Can I
so they
ask
may
you-
be doing it to test the woman. Oh, let me see what she do next.
Playing the
Is she
game.
going? Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Alright.
to say. So it's not
on, let
necessarily
her talk.
just because of that.
Can
Go
I-
ahead,
can I
Win.
Let her talk. Let her
Yeah,
talk.
go
Let her
ahead.
Can I ask something?
Elaborate.
All right, let's say you meet a man and y'all went on 3 dates, y'all hit it off, and you finally give him the panty draws. That's what I like to say. You finally give him the panty draws, and you don't hear from him for 2 days. Do you feel like he ghosts you?
Yeah, especially if it's right after sex.
Oh my
I'm not even
goodness.
going to front you. I'm not going to front
Yeah.
you.
That's the definition of ghosting.
I'm not going to front you. I can give you an example. I was with this guy. It was a long time ago. And he had mentioned something about being separated or whatever. So, yeah, we got together. We actually hooked up around New Year's. We actually, it was some go-go bands that came to the Clarion and Frederick. And we had a nice little time right by, I'm going to say about 4. It was, I don't know, 3, 4. It was a minute ago. It wasn't recent. So all I know is after the encounter, I didn't hear from him for at least a month. And I tried to reach out. Hold tight. I'm getting this. I'm getting somewhere. So I was like, okay, bet. I blocked him. As soon as I'm surely not going to keep pursuing you. Life goes on. I have no problem getting a D or a man. So at the end of the day, it don't matter. So I blocked him. Next thing I know, he trying to reach me from all different social medias, different numbers, and said, I just wanted to let you know that the reason why I stopped talking to you is because I didn't tell you the truth. I was still married. The fuck?
Damn.
The fuck?
Damn.
Really?
So these things, I
And
should
he
be
really
taking
thought
a
I
mental
was gonna
note
take
because
it
we
back.
can talk about
And
all
he
this
really
shit.
thought I was gonna take it back.
Yeah, we would have to
So,
take a mental note.
I'm really not with her now. Oh no, you had your chance, my dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't
Damn.
do that. I don't double back. Sorry.
All right.
It
Well,
was nice.
Let me go into the next one. The next one is a sign that men are broke. He refuses to make plans that cost money.
Yeah.
So a nigga always trying to take you on a motherfucking picnic or on a motherfucking walk.
If it's always, I agree. That's a sign of
Like
being broke.
we've been dating for 6 months and all we did was walk around City Park. Like, goddamn, nigga.
If it's always,
Like you ain't buy me no popcorn when we walked around there, nigga. How you got a microwave and everything in your trunk? I got a microwave popcorn in the car. Like,
if it's
goddamn.
always, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. So me, like that when they said that, yeah, like if a man avoid making plans that cost money,
Yeah.
that might be a sign of
That's
being
definitely
broke.
a
You know what I
sign.
mean? But like I said, like you said, he might be being frugal. You know what I mean? Millionaire motherfuckers, but that's usually millionaire white motherfuckers. As black folks,
Yep.
we too materialistic not to talk money.
Right, and that's the funny thing about it all, right? Like they're saying he broke because he refusing to spend money, but again, this man may have a goal that he wants to buy XYZ stock so that by the time he's 60, he can retire early.
But with that, well, this what I'm saying.
They don't care about that.
No, but what I'm saying with
That's
that.
not true.
But hold on. Let me elaborate
They
on
only
it.
care about what they can
But
get in the now.
But this what I'm saying.
don't
She said
care.
they said.
with me.
Look, hold on.
I don't know
hold
who
on.
you dating.
Hold on, Tony.
Go
What
ahead.
I'm saying, Jerry. She said you refuse to make plans that cost money.
There you go.
So if you being fruit, like you can go on a date where y'all can sit in the
And you can
thing, and then you can
still
show
do
her how to
something.
invest.
You can still do something.
So you say, all right, so let me ask you a question. So instead of going to Longhorn or Ruth Chris, would you be okay
I'm
with
not a Longhorn or Ruth Chris
Okay,
person.
I'm just
Anyway.
using it as an example. Now, if he said, hey, I got some
I'm gonna show you how to make this
PJ,
money.
I got some cheese in the crib. How about we just go take, some time and do a little picnic?
If
down-
that's
All the time, though.
he
What I'm
had,
saying, all the time,
And if
though.
I was, he said all the time. That's the key. He
Like
said
they're saying
all
you
the time.
refuse to make
If it's
plans
all
that
the
cost
time,
money.
It is a problem.
Like if you
to
on
me.
your sixth date and you still trying to give her
I
a
agree with
goddamn
Chuck.
uncrustable
I
nigga,
agree
you
with Chuck. Man, maybe
you
every
dead
once in a blue
wrong,
moon.
nigga. Like how many dates you gonna give her uncrustable and some
Yes.
cheese, nigga? Come on, man.
Personally, I don't do that.
I'm just saying,
Right.
like, come on, man.
Right.
What the first date you might be fucked up,
Right.
but come on, man. 6
Right.
days in, you still trying to give her
No,
uncrustable and cheese?
That's a
Nah,
problem to me.
yeah.
That would be a problem
Yeah,
to
you
me.
fucked up.
It would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a problem.
I would
If
think
it's
that-
all the time.
'Cause I would think
anybody that dated me would tell you right off the gate that that's not me.
You just
But-
like playing the devil's advocate.
Right. But at the same time, I still understand, like, right now well, they don't want to say it, but we're in a recession.
Okay.
And if you trying to get somewhere, shit, sometimes you just got to make some sacrifices.
And I get it, but I think these things should be discussed, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Don't go into something with somebody,
Right.
expecting certain things.
I
You got,
agree.
like I said, these women that are after money. Now, how about you have that discussion
Right.
in the beginning?
I
I
agree.
vet for a minute, because I usually find out things before the date could be set, and I have canceled dates because I have found out things during that vetting phase. Okay,
Right.
so that's why you vet and you find out stuff, and you might find out that that's not who you want to go out with.
Yeah.
Not even a date. They don't even deserve your time.
You definitely gotta have that conversation.
You
Like
really do.
I think nowadays, because this online shit, a lot of people sell themselves,
They do.
but don't ask what they
It's
want.
so
like,
hard
like if
online.
you out, this me, and I'm not on the dating scene, but I'm saying if I was out on the dating scene, even when I was out on the dating scene, one thing, like, you meet people. I've been around for a long time. You ain't never gonna hear a female say he tricked them.
That's right.
Like if I go out, like I said, I've been out. I got my suite. I got drinks in there. I got whatever else in there. I go to the club and I meet. This what I got there. If you ain't trying to, when we get there, I'm trying to be in some shit.
That's right. That's
so
right.
if you ain't, and you got the right to say no. So I can't be mad at you. Like
Right.
if I ask you and you say no, I can't be like, well, fuck you then, bitch. I'm like, all right. I'm going on to the next because I'm
Right.
trying to get somebody where I'm at. But
Exactly.
so when they get there, I ain't got to worry about that Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that Diddy shit because we talked about it. So if I get there and now you like, oh, psych your ass up on my motherfucking room. I'm
Right.
gonna put you out the room, and then hopefully you got some cab money to get where you need to go
Yeah.
because you came
I
here
mean,
and then
it's the
lied to
truth.
me.
It's the truth. Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck how you get home if you lied to me because you could have stayed at the club and said,
Yeah.
no, you're not trying to do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this was my single days. I didn't like, you know what I mean, when I was negotiating, like I know what you're saying. Like if I would tell them like, look, man, I'm fucked up right now. I got some Uncrustables in the house and some motherfucking cheese. And you know what I mean? You want it warmed up? I got a mic, so I ain't gonna say I don't got a microwave because it causes cancer.
Right.
Can you go with that? And I'll give her the chance to say yes or no.
I don't know. I mean, I just seen something recently. I seen a dude and his girl, significant other. I don't know if they were dating, married, but they had a young child catch an Uber to a high school football game.
Because they didn't
You
have a
gotta do
car.
what you gotta
They
do.
didn't have a car. I mean,
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm just thinking to myself, like, damn, wow.
You ain't catching the Uber. Oh man.
I mean, I got my own car, so I wouldn't catch an Uber, but I just thought that was the coolest shit.
I think it's cute, too.
Because
That's good.
so many
I'm
women
about to
these
say, what's wrong with
days
that?
would have been like, Uber, I can't mess with nobody who's catching
I've
Uber.
had to do it before when I didn't
Right.
have a vehicle. It's not that serious.
But
Like,
that's
literally.
again,
You
not
gotta
to be
do what you gotta do.
rude. Not to be rude. That's why they together. And this person who's saying they won't do it is probably single. right?
For
You
sure.
know, again, yeah, I
You
ain't
got
telling you to settle, but sometimes you gotta do. What
Oh,
you
I'm
gotta do.
definitely not going to settle. I
Hold on.
still agree with
Let
the
me
fact.
let me let Wayne
Okay,
get
go
his
ahead,
piece
Wayne.
in.
My
Go ahead,
bad,
Wayne.
because it's been a minute for you.
Yeah, it's been a minute. You over on the goddamn phone. You must be trying to set something up. Somebody must have said, nigga, we ain't going to Longhorn tonight, nigga. Yeah, he over there texting on the
I just
phone.
got a call.
Yeah, come on,
Here's
man.
what 20.
Now somebody
Yeah.
texted me.
I just got a call I had to ignore, so.
Damn, what's the topic again?
Man, look, a man
You need to slow
refuses
down, 'cause
refuses
you
to make
forgetting.
plans that cost money. Is a sign of being
I
broke.
mean, I don't have a problem making plans that cost money, but me, I'm the type.
Answer the question. Do you think that's a sign of
That
someone
nigga
being
always,
broke?
yeah, is that a
That's
sign
why
of being broke? Because you keep saying me.
plans, all it ain't got no money.
Nah,
Is
I
that a
don't
sign
think
of him
it's
being
I
broke?
don't think it's a sign of broke. Like, yeah,
So you got a female, right? And the female tell you she a lawyer, right? So you feel a lawyer making 100,000 or more is what you gonna feel. That's natural, right? I'm just saying that. Is that realistic? She's a lawyer. She should be making.
she's a lawyer.
She got her own practice. She should be
Lawyers
making
got-
at least 100,000.
At least.
That's bare
At
minimum.
least.
I hit the jackpot with that one.
But that's what I'm saying. So, okay, every time she talking to you about something, she evading the fact that it costs money. She asking you to do things that don't cost money. Eventually, you're gonna be like, "Bitch, is you really a lawyer?"
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Why you keep evading things? You can't go to the movies. I know
Yeah.
movies is expensive, but
They
if
are.
you a lawyer, we can't go to the movies,
And she
baby.
not front no money.
Yeah.
You know she got money basically. Like
Well, you know I got Netflix.
Yeah.
I know you got
No.
Netflix, but I want to
We
go
not
to the
Netflixing
motherfucking
and chilling all the
movies.
time.
That's what I'm saying.
We going to
Eventually,
the
I want to go
movies.
to the motherfucking movies.
Yes.
I want to see it in the big theater. You
Exactly.
keep telling me we can watch
It's just
it
a
on
different
your.
experience.
Yeah, we
Let's
can
get
watch
out
it
the
on your
house.
motherfucking. What's that shit they got that they plug in and shit? Where you can get the movies.
Oh, the,
Fire stick. We can go on my
the
fire stick
Fire
every
Stick.
time.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at first I ain't gonna mind the shit, but yeah, eventually I'm gonna be like, yo,
Yeah.
like, can we? Cause I feel like, to me, I'm gonna feel like, are you embarrassed to be seen with me in public or something like that?
Yeah.
That's what eventually I'm gonna feel like that. Like, why can't we ever go out? Like, why is it like, if I want to take you out, you're like, nah, we can cook at your house. Like, okay, I get it. We cooked last week in my house. Why can't we go out there?
Exactly.
If I want to spend money on you, like, why is it an issue?
Exactly. If all the dates don't cost nothing, I think that's a
If
problem.
it's all of them, yeah, it is a problem.
All of the dates.
I'm
Y'all
about
4 or
to
5
be on
dates
again,
in,
but
and
all
it ain't
of
cost
them?
you nothing.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
I
for
think
me.
that's a problem.
You broke.
Yeah.
You're a broke joke.
Like,
Yeah, I think it's a problem.
I hate throwing this out there. Like, my dad, there was a few times, like, I wanted to take him out for his birthday and stuff. Nah, I don't want to go out.
His dad don't. Your dad didn't
oh, yeah,
never
we-
want nobody to do nothing for him. I would try to. I still bought him stuff.
Yeah, my dad.
I
only
still
been-
bought him stuff. I had someone make him. He wanted cheesecake for Valentine's Day. I still bought him stuff regardless, and he didn't want it still. But I still got him. I got him this. I don't know. I ordered it online. It was a little heart with our picture in it, and it had like "I love you" or something, right? Just something a little special, something different, right? Because that's how I am. He loved it. He probably still got it. I wouldn't doubt it. But at the end of the day, he don't like nobody buying him nothing now.
And see,
Some people like
you know
that.
what's crazy? I'm kind of the same way because
But he loves giving presents. He loves
and
giving
see,
presents.
that's how, like me, I'm kind of the same way. Like
That's
him,
how
like,
he
because
is.
I'm not used to a woman saying, like, well, here, I bought you these Jordans just because, or I want to buy you this just because. Like me, I'm not. I think with my dad, I don't think he was.
I don't
Hold
think
on,
he's used to
hold
it.
on.
That's
We
another
got,
topic.
we got to stick
Go
to the
ahead,
point because
stick
you
to
talk
the
about your
topic.
dad.
Get off the topic.
I love your dad, but this is not about your dad. This is about, you know what I mean,
Get back to the
refusing to
topic.
make plans that cost money. If you with somebody and every date don't cost no money,
That's right. He
is that a
broke.
sign of being broke?
Nah,
He broke.
like I
Yes,
said,
it is.
nah, I don't feel like that's a sign of being
Every
broke.
time?
Okay. Every time.
Wow.
You 10 days in and it ain't cost them nothing.
Not every time. I mean, she want to be cheap. Then I mean,
Cheap, you can get past 2 dates, but 10, 5
If
in,
every time
It don't
I'm
cost you
going out
nothing?
with you, and I got to front money, and you don't ever have money, you broke, my dude. You broke.
That's how I feel. I mean, I understand women with that.
broke.
Wait, I
And
understand.
I'm not after your money, but I shouldn't always have to come out my pocket with everything either.
But
And
see, I wouldn't let it go.
but hold on, y'all saying coming out your pocket.
said coming out
He's
your
not
money.
even. We not even talking about everything is free. Like he taking you to City
No,
Park.
he just take you to do free
Exactly.
stuff.
You walking around.
Yeah.
He gonna take you.
Okay.
He take you to
And
free
he's still
shit.
broke.
But
And he's still broke.
I wouldn't do
He
that.
taking you to
Bro.
free. Like y'all go to the
I got
mall
you.
and window shop. He ain't buying shit.
God.
Nah,
Let's
see,
go
I'm
to the
not-
mall
Bro.
because
Bro.
they got a
I'm
carnival
not
at the
gonna
mall.
do that if I'm
Bro.
taking you to the mall. If I'm-
But that's a question though. So I don't want you to make it about what you would do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the female said
about your
you
family
refuse to
overall.
make plans
Overall.
that cost money.
Right.
Is that a sign of being broke?
I don't think it's a sign of being broke.
I think it
I
is.
just
All
think
the time.
again, if it's all the time, that's just he's being frugal, or he's got a goal, or he's sacrificing.
Nope.
And
But
you got
but
the
he
right
can-
to
But he
yours.
can have. All right, so if he got $100,000 in the bank, he broke.
How
You
would
wouldn't
I
even know he
that?
had 100.
He ain't gonna
I'm
tell me that.
I'm asking you.
I ain't never met
I'm
a man
asking you a
that
question.
I've never met a man that told
I'm-
me how much money he made up front.
I'm asking you a question.
Only my children
If you
have told me
found
how much
out-
money
if
they
you
made. They
found
grown
out down
men.
the road he got $100
So-
grand in his bank, is he broke?
Okay, of course, if he tell me later, if he tell me, he has to open up his mouth and tell me.
So is
That's
he broke?
different.
You gotta
Asking
say
you
yes
the
or no.
question. If
Say
he
that.
tell
Hold
you-
up,
You
hold up.
gotta
I
answer
can't
the
check
question.
over you.
You gotta
Say
answer
that-
the question. Is it yes or no?
Is he broke if he have 100,000 in the
In the
bank,
bank.
but he's still being frugal?
Yeah, is he broke?
Evidently, he not broke if he got money. But now I'm going to question, because I know you got money, right? Because I know. But now I'm still going to question. I know I'm going to ask why.
Okay.
You got 100,000 in your
You-
bank
and you got
account.
the
What's
right
your
for that.
problem?
You
Because
got the right
he's
for that.
And I ain't
trying
even
to
tried it.
invest it, or he's trying to get more, or he's got a goal he's trying to meet.
And men test women just to see what they after. I don't care what
Well,
nobody say.
Well, I'm gonna go into the next one. I'm
Exactly.
skipping some because we already at 46
Okay,
minutes.
let's
But
go.
the next one is you got a man or you got a woman that's always counting down to the payday. You're broke.
Can I
Like
go-
if hold on, if hey babe, I want to go to the movies this week. Well, give me 6 days.
Living paycheck to paycheck.
And you counting down. Like you know you can't do shit until you get that paycheck. Female said that's a sign of being broke. Go ahead. Because I know
Alright.
you want to say something.
Because
Stick
I-
stick to the point. Don't say because
I don't really
Go ahead. You don't consider that broke.
I don't really consider if
Why?
a man living, if he's waiting until his next check or whatever, because is that man paying his bill plus helping you out with your bills? You gotta think about that. And
Hold on,
Times
That's
buddy.
not
is
what
different.
Chuck said, though. That's
Yeah,
not what
that's
Chuck
what I'm saying.
said.
hold on, but
That's what I'm
times are
saying.
different
No,
though
no,
because
no.
No, because you switching it up. You
Nah,
switching it up,
Chuck-
man.
hold up, hear me
You
out.
switching
though.
it up,
It's
man.
off when
You keep trying to make it
Chuck,
about
get
you.
off the subject.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know who when is going after or who broke this nigga heart. But he really act like this is Valentine's and he's selling himself to y'all. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All them asking is a simple question. You know what I mean? Like, is that a sign of being broke?
All
That's
right,
it.
if it's all the time, then yeah. But if it's like, there's time.
Yeah, you be fucked up.
Yeah, every time. Yeah, like he said, you be messed up. And hey, babe, I want to take you out this week, but I had to pay my rent, my car payment, my car note. And she can't understand that.
So-
Bye, Felicia.
But what she's saying is, you tell her like, look, hey, I had to pay all this. I want to go on a date, and you say, give me 6 days.
You broke.
She gonna figure you broke. Like,
That's
what
a
the
broke
fuck?
line.
Why you
That's
can't
That's
do
a
it
broke
today?
line.
Yeah, what's the
Instead of
difference
saying
6
that,
days from now?
Just say,
That's
I'm
what they
about
say.
the tickets, babe. Don't worry about it. You ain't even got to say that.
Yeah.
A woman going to think you broke automatically if you got to make that comment. I will.
Yeah, like if you
I'm
give
not
a
gonna
damn.
make,
will.
but see, I'm not gonna do. See, I'm
See,
not
so he
gonna
keep
do that. If I'm a
Wait. You keep saying you. Because now it's like you getting upset like they talking to you.
loud.
The question is, just take it out of you. If somebody did that to you, would you think they was broke? Like if you had a female, like I said, she said she was a lawyer.
Yeah.
Babe, let's go to the movies today. Call me in 6 days. You gonna
And
be
you
cool
know
with that?
she got money.
She's supposed to have money.
With her, that's
Why you
different.
gotta call me in 6 days?
She a lawyer, right? When you think she broke or something ain't
What
right,
would you think?
and she told you she a lawyer, when you think
What
something
would
ain't
you
right,
think?
I'm gonna
okay,
think something ain't
so
right.
it's the same
Yeah.
thing with a dude. All
Yeah.
right, that's all we
Alright,
saying.
alright, so,
That's all we
alright.
saying. Don't make it more than what it is.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Jerry, I can tell you want to say something. Go ahead, Jerry.
Go ahead,
He
Jerry.
bubbling.
Go ahead,
There's something
Jerry.
bubbling inside him.
Go ahead.
Oh boy. All right, so I ain't gonna say he's broke. I will say maybe he has a spending problem, right? Sometimes these dudes be out here trying to flex and pretend, and they out here whining and dining, and the next thing you know, their funds come up, and they're like, "Oh shit, I don't know, overspent this past weekend. I'm had to hit you back up in like 4 days when I get paid again." So, let me ask you a question. What is your definition of broke? Because he obviously getting paid, right? We said he got to wait.
He's
till
waiting
6
6 days, so he's working.
What's your definition?
Everybody,
of
hold.
broke?
So hold on. We're gonna ask everybody that because everybody's. So that's what we're gonna do. You finished what you got?
Yep.
Did you say your point?
You
I
ready?
need to know what your definition of broke is. Your definition of broke is. Your definition of broke is. My definition of broke.
All right.
So what's your definition of broke?
Living from paycheck to paycheck. That's my definition of broke.
That's broke.
If you gotta wait, if you run out of money before your next paycheck, you broke.
Okay.
All right.
Now, my broke coming up as a child was totally different because my mother was poor. That's something totally different. Okay, came up on the welfare cheese and all that stuff.
Yeah. I had the welfare
But
cheese
you
too.
already know that's
came in the
totally
block.
different. Where exactly?
But
But that was some
that-
good
that-
cheese.
Grilled
Tell
cheese
about
and
it.
macaroni
That
and
was like
cheese.
your
That was
best
the
cheese
shit.
right there. Okay.
But you was constipated though. 2
But
days
you had
later.
to mix the milk with regular milk
Yeah, but
because
you was
that powder
constipated.
milk was watery. What?
You was constipated though. That
Oh
shit.
yeah, you already know it's gonna do that.
Yeah,
it's gonna do that
You
even
had
though
to
it's
squeeze
good.
rock back and forth. You know what I'm saying on that
You're so
government cheese.
stupid.
But go ahead. What you say? What's your definition of
my
broke?
definition of broke is when you go to look at your bank account and that mug say 0, 0, 0.
Right, I agree.
Damn.
I agree.
You broke,
Yeah, that's real.
All
right? Now you can have a couple $100s and still be like, I'm out until 6 days, right? I don't necessarily consider that broke, but he's realizing I got XYZ to get to the next time I get paid again. I don't
sure.
necessarily think that's broke. Some that's why I asked what your definition of broke, because some people may say that's broke. If you can't spend
For
it,
sure.
you broke. But
For
to
sure.
me,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
personally,
saying.
I think when you hit 0, 0, 0, you broke.
That's broke.
Yeah.
All right. What you got, Win?
Yeah, I agree.
What's your
I
definition
agree
of broke?
with what Jerry
Yeah.
said. My definition of broke on the female is
No. So you keep saying female. What's your definition
How
of
about
broke, bro?
yours?
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
He didn't. No, I'm gonna do a dating show, man. Women, when I post this,
No,
if you
no.
want to date Win,
I'm serious.
please jump in my DM and let me know. Because women, he's selling himself to somebody. I don't know who he's selling himself. And then Jerry, yeah, we're gonna do a dating show. We definitely gonna do a
ain't
dating
doing no
show. But I'm
dating
just
show.
saying,
We ain't
DM
doing
me
no
if you
dating
want.
show.
Go ahead.
But, my definition of broke is if you're not handling your shit as a man, basically.
What the hell that mean, Win?
That means like if you're not paying your rent and if you're not paying your rent, but you finessing another woman to pay your rent, then you got, cause like I said, same thing with women. Now hold on, cause I know you want to say something.
Man, what the
See it in
hell,
your
Win?
face,
Tom?
you wanna
Why
say
you keep
something.
going to women?
Nah, listen.
Was he hurt? You hang with him?
That's me.
What you just got hurt? You keep
It's
turning
giving
on women.
personal.
What's your
Very
definition
personal.
of being
Very
broke? Why you
personal.
keep saying with
Very
women?
personal.
What is your
My
definition of being
definition
broke?
of broke is somebody that ain't paying their own bills.
Okay, so my definition of being broke is if you can't maintain. So let's say you lose your job. If you ain't got 6 to 8 months to cover, you broke.
I agree.
That's just me.
I agree. He on that.
And
level.
I'm
I feel
not.
you on that.
Yeah, I'm not talking
I feel
about
you on that.
nobody.
That's
I'm
real.
not pushing nobody. But
That's real.
if you out here blowing money, but you ain't got enough money to take
Huh.
care of your what's it called? You ain't
Bills
put money
come
away.
first, BCF.
I feel you broke. Like fuck a date,
I
fuck all
agree.
that other shit.
I
Make
agree.
sure be frugal and make sure that
I
you
agree with him on
something
that.
happened. Like the government shut down. The
Shit.
government shut
Yeah, I
down.
heard
Now if
about
they
that.
wasn't saving their money,
That's not my phone.
they gonna be struggling. It's probably mine. Somebody,
No.
no, it ain't mine. But you know what I'm saying? You struggling now because the government's up there because you didn't prepare for this shit happening.
But
You feel
again,
me?
like we talked about that. Like I said, he may have goals. He might be trying to save up that 6 days.
Hold on, but I'm
That's
just
why
saying.
he not spending like that.
But that's,
So then he
okay,
needs
but
to
this what I'm-
discuss
but this what
that.
I'm- but this what I'm saying,
So
Jerry.
all he got to
No, no.
do is discuss
But
it.
I'm talking about being broke.
Right.
What I'm saying is what you saying, Jerry. If you not spending, right? If you being frugal, how the fuck you ain't got 6 months of your bills paid?
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's his goal to get the 6 to 8, and that's why he's not spending. Is what I'm saying.
So you're saying they should have 6 months paid up in advance?
You should have enough to cover you for 6
Oh,
months.
to cover you in your bank account. Okay, I understand that part.
Bills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know what you're
Yes.
saying. Yeah.
To me, other than that, I feel I would consider myself broke if I lost my job today and then we getting evicted on Saturday. You know what I mean? I got a family, like, so all this stuff I'm doing, I can't take care of my family because my check is gone. Now I can't take care of my family.
I understand.
I feel that's the sign of being broke. That's just me. So everybody else got their thing, but if you can't cover within 6 months, you should be able to find another job.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. So you should be putting that aside, and like I said, that come from a hustle mentality.
No, I agree with you.
If
I've been in that
if I'm out there, I'm
position.
just saying, if I'm out
Yeah,
there
I didn't
selling
have that
drugs
money
and
set up.
I don't got a retainer on a
Yeah.
lawyer, I think
Trying to
you
make my
you
bills
ain't you ain't no real drug
That's
dealer.
definitely
Right.
a
And
hustle.
that's just me when I was
That's
out there.
why he
If
thinks
I
like
if
that.
I
He
go
put
to
that money
jail
up.
and then I'm
Yeah.
like I got to get a PD, I was hustling. So what was I doing with that money when the money was free and I wasn't paying taxes
Right.
and I'm at the club
Right.
buying bottles and all
Come
that?
on now. Right.
Now I get chipped and I'm mad at you because now you out there having a good time. So now I'm a snitch on you because now I'm in jail. I know Jerry fucking one of my bitches. Man, come on, man.
Come on.
I'm just saying that's how the dope game goes
Wow.
because
That's why
they
it's a
know
trap.
what
That's
exactly
why
they
it's a
know what it
trap.
is. Exactly, that's why it's called a trap. So we're gonna go into the last one. He makes funny excuses not to buy basic goods.
Basic goods like
Like,
what? Toiletries.
I'm
and
just
stuff like
saying,
that?
Not toiletries, but like
hope
you in
not.
the house. You
Saying.
I don't got a
In the house,
microwave.
cell phone stuff?
I
What do you mean?
didn't buy a microwave because
Oh,
it
the
caused
microwave.
cancers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did
I don't
buy
have a
microwave.
TV because everything on TV is telling me I need to be gay. I don't want my kids
That's
to
a
see
lie.
that I'm
If
gay.
you can't buy stuff
So
like that,
hold
it's
on.
probably because you don't want to and he
but-
ain't got the money.
But this is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna come around. So they say that's a sign of being broke. Like if you go over the house and he got all these funny ass excuses, like why you only got 2 towels? Because it's just me.
So
Fuck you invite me over for and you only got 2
That's
towels.
so funny.
Is what I'm saying. Like
That's so
you
funny.
got a dumbass excuse why you don't have regular shit you supposed to have in your
Right.
house.
And,
Right.
You know, I made a joke about this.
So go
on
ahead,
stage.
go ahead, go
I
ahead.
made
It's
a
on
joke
you.
about this on stage one time because I said some of y'all women out here, y'all be dating men that y'all bring them over to the apartment and the man ain't even got curtains. This man got a sheet hanging over the window, basically. That's what I was about to ask you. Like, if you went over to a man's house and he had an air mattress for a bed,
Right.
sheets hanging up like the keep.
If you just starting out, that's different. But if you still got that stuff in, you months in, and you got enough money to get you some stuff, that's a little different. Just starting out, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But then after a while, you gotta start getting money and getting furniture, and you gotta put some curtains up at your windows and blinds.
if he ain't in
That's
his-
the way I feel.
If he ain't in his 20s, he shouldn't have no air mattress, nothing, nigga.
I definitely
If
agree.
a
with
nigga 30 plus and he got an air mattress, anything, it's a fucking problem.
you. Yeah.
I
He
feel-
right.
I feel like y'all talking about me on this one.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't got no air mattress.
So why are we talking about you then?
No,
How?
but it did take me a minute to put up the curtains in my living room. But I got a 14-year-old daughter, so I had to eventually. But the microwave thing is real for me because I was that dude that was like, nah, man, I don't need no radiation.
But people smoke cigarettes
But-
and everything else.
But I don't smoke cigarettes.
Me
But-
neither.
But I
I
will
still
say
use the
this,
microwave.
and this was my excuse. And I know it's probably not the most convenient way, but I can warm that steak up and that chicken up in the oven.
You
too.
sure can, and it'll probably taste
I
better.
do that
And
too.
save some
I don't
space.
use a
It tastes
microwave,
better.
And
but I
save
still
some
got a microwave though.
space in the mic. Now, eventually, I did get one, but
Air
I
fryer.
try
You
not-
got, you
I
got a
try not to
14-year-old
use-
daughter. She used the mic.
exactly.
That's right.
I try not to use it as
My
much as
13-year-old.
I try not to use it as much as possible. Personally, like I have no problem throwing that steak, chicken, and whatever in the oven if I can avoid it.
And you know, it's crazy because I tried to impress a chick. Like, I got a nice little apartment, got furniture, all that.
You always
And
had a nice place. Like,
I didn't have an air fryer. She was like, "You ain't got no air fryer." So
I
I
don't
went out
got
and
an
bought
air
me an
fryer.
air fryer. Hold on. Let me say
When?
something. I
We
went out
gonna
and bought
come
me
back
an
to
air
you.
fryer just to impress this chick. You know how many times I've used that air fryer? Twice.
Yeah,
But
I
we
never
gonna come
got
back-
one.
We talking about.
Never
Hold
got
on.
one.
The question is basic.
We off the
An
subject.
air
Yeah,
fryer is extra.
You mentioned microwave.
I will say.
I'm
though,
talking about regular shit like a
I-
Name
TV,
what else? TV and microwave. And what else?
TV,
That's it?
microwave, towels.
Oh my God.
A motherfucker. You go in a motherfucker house. He got a shower.
Okay, hold tight.
No shower curtain.
I got an example for the
The
towels.
fuck? How you don't got a shower curtain? Yo, it's
I
going
don't
to
know
get
about all that. That's
I
crazy.
give the women a
That's
check
crazy.
on this one.
On which
I-
one?
on this particular.
That's right,
topic,
right?
I will give.
Okay.
We be having our shit together.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I will say I went into a guy's house. Number one, I was very not impressed with the fact that it looked like he hadn't shampooed his carpets in forever. You could see the black.
You took it to
And I
another
was
level.
like-
That's a whole nother level.
Like he had the real light, carpet. And I was like, damn, what's it like? And then I guess because he worked 2 jobs, he lived here in Hagerstown. I'm not saying his name, but my thing is he's never home to clean. And you can see on his little kitchen area where
So he
it's
dirty.
wood.
But hold on. I'm just
Yeah.
saying the basic shit.
And
like-
I'm basic sick towel.
but this what I'm talking about.
Get to the towels.
Okay, go ahead. This towels.
So in the bathroom, and I had to take the shower the next morning, whatever, he had towels already. You know the ones that set out, you think they just for designer?
Yeah, you ain't supposed to use.
those. You're supposed to get
use
it out the closet.
Yeah.
He told me to use one of them. I'm like, oh, okay. So then when I go back the next week, the same ones is there. That was a problem for me. I was like, did you wash these towels?
Yeah, get that right,
Because you
sir.
look like the exact same ones.
Yeah,
I don't
get
know
that
about
right.
that.
Get
I'm
that right,
sorry,
sir.
I'm going in the closet to get a towel.
Get that
I'm not
right,
putting
sir.
the ones that's setting out. That's for
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, get that right, sir.
Okay.
You was
Okay,
dead wrong.
agree on
Just
that.
like I want to look. I'm just saying if.
But was
if
he
we-
broke?
Hold on, I'm just saying. Would you think he was broke?
I never had to spend money when I was with him.
Okay,
But his
so-
house was trifling as
But
hell.
this what I'm saying.
He was trifling
Moving.
as hell.
This what I'm
I just
like.
think
If
he
you
worked a
coming,
lot.
I'm saying you, my man Jerry. you met a female, right? And then I'm just gonna say that she's a club owner. You know what I mean? She telling you this, and this. You doing your comedy shows in there. You making money, right? You go over her house. She say, Jerry, I like you, man. I'm gonna invite you to the house, and I'm gonna cook for you. It's all paper plates. She has no hard plates in her motherfucking house.
That's a problem.
It's red cups.
That's a problem if you have
It's
no hard
plastic.
plates.
It's plastic forks, spoons, and
Yeah, that's a problem.
you don't have nothing metal or
Yeah, that's a
material
problem.
in your house.
Hold on. 'cause-
Again,
Hold on. I'm asking
That's-
Jerry. I'm gonna come to
If
you.
you don't have a
How
set
you
of
gonna
dishes,
feel? You gonna
You're
cook
broke.
for me?
No,
You're
no.
broke.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Again,
Jerry.
We
Go ahead,
so
Jerry.
quick to say somebody broke without looking at no receipts.
We
We
ain't
don't
right.
know what's in there.
What would you think though?
I would think-
I'm gonna
So you gonna ask for her account?
I'm gonna think she just don't like washing dishes.
She has no
No.
dishes.
That's-
No.
You're not hearing what I'm
That's-
saying.
that's
She
right.
has
No.
none.
No.
She-
Everything is paper.
Right,
No.
right. She don't like washing dishes,
No.
Okay,
which is
okay.
why she
No,
has paper.
I
plates.
have paper,
But she got a
and
dishwasher in her
plastic
house.
and red cups, and still have my set of
Right.
regular dishes
Until-
in my
You
cabinet
gotta
and
move over.
pots
Until
and
I
silverware.
see her account.
Okay. So you want to
I'm
know if
not
I gotta
gonna
see it now.
I don't have to
You
see
don't
nobody
assume shit.
account.
All right. That's cool.
No,
I'm gonna let Jerry talk. I'm gonna let you go wrong
Not
with that. Go ahead,
necessarily.
Jerry.
Until
Go ahead,
I
Jerry.
see her account, and then I can say, "Damn, right," because she's 000, right? Her overhead expenses is higher than what she's bringing in. Then she broke. But do I think it's tacky? Yes.
Okay.
I personally got plates and things like that, but I also been known to use some paper plates from time to
No,
time.
I use paper plates, but you had none.
That's what he's
So
saying.
the
She
same
only
thing.
got the
But I don't-
paper.
Then hold on. I'm gonna come to y'all. I'm
Those
coming to
are-
y'all
those
one
are-
at a time.
Those are superficial
Wow.
things.
All
Those
right,
are
superficial.
superficial things that people
Okay.
tend to again come up with these things. Oh, he's broke because he got she's broke because she got no. Until I see what she got, her statement, then I'm not gonna assume she broke.
Okay. So same thing to you. You go over, you meet the girl, because when you like to talk about these women. So it's not a woman that had a man that was in jail that she took care of. It's a woman that you like. Like, yeah, she fits my pedigree. You go over to her house.
Yeah.
She say she gonna cook for you.
Right.
You get in her house. She has no microwave, no TV, no forks, no metal forks, no metal spoons, no metal nothing. you just over there. You can't. She got her motherfucking iPhone on the entertainment center.
First thing
Turn to the side so y'all can watch Netflix.
How do you cook this food if you ain't got all these shit? Why you talking?
Oh my gosh.
Cause hold on.
messed
You know
up.
that most women don't cook. She lied to
A
you.
lot of women that don't
Exactly.
cook.
She lied to
We
you.
can
She
do
did-
one on that because I cook.
I'm
We
just
can do
saying,
one on
but I'm
that.
just saying, women
Let's do
say
one on that.
it's women that say
I am not
they.
one of them.
I'm just saying,
I
some
love to
women
cook.
say they cook, but they
Nah, 'cause
cater
I-
it
Do one
all.
on that, and I can cook and do one on
I've
that.
had-
I
So
know
go-
someone
I
that
understand
burns
it.
everything.
I cook, but I know women that came over and I'm tasting it like
And
I
I
know
hear
you
guys
ain't
telling
cook
me that all the time when I'm dating.
that. Yes, I know
All
you
right,
ain't
So
cook
when
that.
I tell them,
So go ahead. No. Answer the question. You trying? Don't ask another question. We over an hour. I'm trying to wrap it up. Go ahead. What you gotta do? What would you think of her?
Damn, I hate judging. First thing I'm gonna say is,
Did he
damn,
just
do you
say he
need
hate
some-
judging?
Do you need some dishes? That's the first thing I'm gonna say to her. Like, that's why I say I hate judging. Like, I really hate judging.
I mean, go ahead.
You just said that you judged the girl that was fucking with the nigga that was in
What's
jail.
the first thing that come to mind then? Don't judge, but what's the first thing that come to mind when you come into that situation?
Damn, are you that cheap?
Sometimes it's gonna sound like you judging, but that's how you
Yeah,
feel.
like, damn, are you that
That's how you
cheap? Like,
feel.
I hate like.
But you got
okay.
the right to
It's
feel
okay.
the way you feel. It ain't judging. It's how
It's
you
not.
feel.
But
It's how
can I-
you
can
feel.
I add
It's gonna
one thing?
seem like you.
Let me
are,
let
but
her
you're
go,
not.
and then I'm gonna come to you. Go ahead, answer
About-
that. So
take the question
the
again.
same question is: you get a man. The man is selling you wolf tickets. You met him online. You know what I mean? He say he entrepreneur. He got a car dealership. He 6 figures in. He makes 6 figures a year. You go to his house. He invites you to his house. He say he gonna cook for you. Nigga don't got shit.
Like you were saying, just paper plates and no.
Paper, everything. Plastic forks, plastic spoons, plastic cut knives,
So
and
knowing
all that.
me-
You in his house, and nigga don't got no microwave. Nigga don't got no TV.
So knowing me, I'll probably be like, "Did you just move in?" I know me. I'm gonna ask him because that's not normal. I don't care what race you are. Okay, most black people, if we have paper plates and stuff, we still have regular silverware and dishes. Okay,
That's what I was
so the
gonna
first
say.
thing I'm gonna ask
Nah,
is, "Did you just move in?"
I've been here for a year.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, "What's wrong?" Because you talking about you got. I know me, and I ask questions a lot. So then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, so you just told me about your job. So why you ain't got no real dishes? Why you ain't got?" I'm gonna ask
No.
questions. I'm really gonna ask questions. That's what
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
And that's a good thing.
That's what
a
I'ma
good
do.
thing. That's a good.
And
Go ahead,
that's,
Jerry.
that's what I was going to say, right? I was going to say, instead of making these snap judgments on what we see the first time we encounter something, get to know the person.
Yeah.
Ask them. Wait.
It's okay to ask questions.
What's going on? You don't like hard plates. Like, what's the problem here, right? So, and then they might be just like, well, I moved in, things are tight, but you've been here for a year.
Right.
Hard plates cause cancer, man. You broke. Fuck you talking about.
Right. So
You making
it
up
may
shit.
come to the conclusion that the person is hard up on cash or broke.
Hey,
or whatever.
they may be in
And
debt
that's-
paying
and
some
that's-
bills.
that's fine.
You know?
But
you never know.
I gotta ask those questions.
Right. That's why I just said I'm asking questions.
All right. Well,
I
like
am.
that was the last question I have. If y'all got anything to say, because we about to end the show, wrap it up, so you can tell people how to get in touch with you. If you cool with that, you can give away your social media, or you know what I mean, go on my DM and let me know. You know what I mean, what y'all want us to talk about moving forward.
Right.
I'm gonna speak it to existence. You know what I mean. It ain't really came out yet, but you know what I mean. We about to do a live show down in Frederick.
Nice.
So where we gonna be talking, and then we gonna have
Nice.
a mic where people can intervene
That'll be
on the
good.
So
show.
they're gonna be like an
That'd be dope.
audience.
Yeah,
that gonna be
so
at
it's gonna be an
Jerky Joint?
audience.
They're
Huh?
gonna be
Is
like
that gonna be at
some
the new joint where Jerky
Yeah,
Joint? Yes, you gotta let me know about
it's gonna be in
that.
Tropics.
You definitely gotta let me
So
know
we
about
gonna have
that.
people coming in. You know what I mean. Right now we shooting for Mondays because it's Monday Night Football. You can have men coming in, the women can come in there,
Nice.
and we gonna talk about what we gonna talk about. They can watch the show. They can get the what's it called. And all we gonna need, we not asking for no money. It's just if you come into the show and you gonna be part of the show, I need you to subscribe to the show. That's all I need. It
All
don't
right,
cost you nothing
to your
to subscribe.
YouTube. I
Yes.
subscribe. I think I subscribe.
Yeah, I already know. But you probably gonna be on the panel a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So tell the people how they can get in touch with you. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna try to record on Saturdays and Sundays. If you want to be Saturday, it don't matter. If you want to be Sunday, it don't matter. We usually do Saturdays with
I
the
might do
fellas.
Sunday sometimes, especially if you have the all female. I would like to be on an
Yeah,
all female
so
one
yeah,
because
so-
I know just with me and I hear some of the things they say, I didn't agree with a lot of stuff that they were saying. So I know I'll be that person not even agreeing with them. So that would be cool.
Yeah, because Saturdays I'm trying to do all males, but like I said, it's good to have a female perspective when it comes to it. But you know what I mean? Wayne, go ahead and tell them how to get in touch with you, man.
I mean, y'all know y'all can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. You can't find me on TikTok because I don't do TikTok, but all you gotta do is type my name, and it's with a Y, not a I.
WYNN Cook.
Yeah, some people be like, I try to look you up. I typed in WI. I'm like, ain't no I in my name. Like, so I don't know. Yeah, it's a Y, not an I. But yeah.
All right, you want to tell them how to get in touch with you?
It's your boy Jerry Lee Harper. You can find me on Facebook at Jerry L Harper. I want to say on Instagram at Jerry Lee, the real Jerry Lee Harper Jr. I believe.
All right, you got anything for them, Tom?
I mainly do Facebook. So I would say my name on Facebook is Tony Gifted Hands Johnson, and people would be like, what's the Gifted Hands for? It's not for fighting. I went to school for massage for a little bit. So yes, even though I didn't get my certification, I still give a good massage, no doubt. So that's what the Gifted Hands is for. Instagram, it's not the same. It's not Tony. I think I forget because I stay logged in. I ain't even gonna front
just stick with what you know.
I don't be on Instagram that much, but on TikTok, I be on TikTok a lot doing stuff on TikTok. It's Sexy T49.
Is it Tony with an I?
Tony with an I. Okay. You got it. Tony Gifted Hands Johnson. It's a space Tony space Gifted Hands space Johnson.
Okay.
All right, and then you know me, your favorite host, Big Chuck the Landlord, man. We trying to turn Hagerstown, Frederick, and all these spots into something. We got Paint and Sips coming up. We're gonna do the live show coming up the 25th of October. They roasting me. It's 10 years of doing comedy in this area. So October 25th, and then Black Friday. The next two shows is going to be people roasting. Yeah, it's going to be roasting. And they coming up. It's going to turn into a comedy show. It's grown folks only, man. Come up here and do what we do. I'm working on an adult Halloween party at the 19th hole in Hagerstown. So that's coming up. That sits right on the middle of the
what day you trying to do that?
Black Rock. Halloween Day. October.
What day is Halloween Day on this? Oh, nice. Okay.
So we're going to do that. It's going to be adult, from 8 to 12 because I get old and I can't stay up till 2, nigga. I'm 51, nigga. I'm falling asleep. So we're going to work on that. I'm going to send that to everybody. And then, like I said, we're going to keep dropping shows if y'all want to keep being part, if you want to be part of it. So I'm going to try to record every week. You know what I mean? Have a female, have a male, and then try to interact. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you like, subscribe, and watch the show. See y'all next week.
Share it.
We are out. And share. We are out.
Peace.
All right.